So when I last so when I last gave testimony, uh, I was out of ministry, and the Lord was helping us through owning two homes, raising three, and actually ended up with four kids. I was Mr. Momming. Sarah was working for the state of Michigan. We were going to a new church and loving the fellowship there. I was convinced that I was to go into the computer biz. I was studying for that. But there was this pastor at the church we were going to, and he got me into leading Awana, which was just a mind challenging experience. It was so different than what I was used to. And the previous commander was there to help. And I even started building computers and in my home and selling them with little kids looking on. um, then the same pastor encouraged me to become a deacon, which was like the biblical elder. Um, some of the kids started graduating out of Awana. Awana, at least at our church, went to sixth grade. And we had a pretty good size Awana for where we were. Atlanta, the elk capital of Michigan. And the senior pastor started scheming, to be honest. Um, he pitched to the deacons and the trustees adding a youth and children's pastor position, and he asked Sarah and I to pray about it. Again, there was no check in the spirit. No, don't do that. And in 2003, I was made the first youth and children's pastor in the Big Rock Congregational Church. Uh, I didn't expect to be back in ministry, like I said, but the Lord just continued to work and move and push us through that senior pastor in that direction, and he never stopped or pulled on the brakes or anything like that. The senior pastor and I met weekly then, and actually we met way more than that. We both played ping pong, and he had a table. um, so I was accountable to him, and we just had some great years of ministry there. But yeah, the Lord gave me time out. It ended up being about 4 years to work things through. He preserved us during that downtime, miraculously, providing jobs when we needed them, and renters when we needed them. Um, and then he worked me back into ministry when I was ready. God is so good, and he's so patient, and he works with us if we're willing to check our spirits and stay in contact and communication.